Snipers, you have to see what's happening to the Bitcoin price this Friday as we are heading into the weekend where the markets are the most manipulated. Bitcoin still inside of the range of 44,800 and 41,950. Now, we did come and test 41,950 today. We had a very nice rescue operation here where we saw some volume come in on the bullish end, and we started to see price action back above this extremely important support level. So I think more than ever, what I want to emphasize on this video today as we head into the weekend is 41,950, because we've came down and tested this level already here after breaking back above it. And this is going to be the second time that we've come to test this area. Any further price action below 41,950, we know that the weekend is the most manipulated, is going to bring a downside scenario on the table to potentially come down to the range at 38,000 to 34,788. But as long as we can stay above 41,950, I've been saying that the $44,800 level is really the biggest checkpoint right now in the short term that the bulls need to get above. And if we can start seeing hourly and 4-hour candles close above 44,800, I think we can confirm that this is potentially going to be the worst of the downside in the short term. We could see continuation back towards the $50,000 level, and that will all be on the table just as long as we can get candles closing at 44,800. I see we have Crypto Josh on our live stream. Good to have you on. I'll take some questions from the live audience, but I do want to talk about what's happening to the overall market heading to the weekend. The total market cap, we know, came and tested this 200-day moving average, and we have yet to really see a strong rejection. I would say that we're trying to build momentum right now to potentially get back above this 200-day moving average. And if Bitcoin can really see some decisive strength towards 44,800, the likelihood that we could see the total market cap break back above the 200-day moving average becomes extremely high. Just right now, we're testing it, and we haven't seen a rejection. And notice with Bitcoin dominance coming into Friday, we came down and tested this extremely important market structural support level, and it looks like our thesis has been correct with the altcoins outside of Ethereum showing strength today, breaking some new highs. I can consider this a higher high. It's testing the midpoint of this range that if we can start seeing further price action to the upside here for the altcoins outside of Ethereum, we could be breaking out of this ascending triangle, and that would be a huge macro trend that would be fulfilled with the Ethereum to Bitcoin chart leading these altcoins. One thing I think is interesting here is this Ethereum to Bitcoin chart is maintaining the midpoint of its extremely important channel, but more importantly, the support at this previous resistance area. And that to me shows that it still wants to potentially see continued upside in the macro. As long as we don't see weakness at this extremely important support at 75,000 Satoshis, this will lead the chart that factors in altcoins outside of Ethereum to see that breakout with that ascending triangle. Ethereum to US dollar price yet to get towards 34.54. I think it's waiting for Bitcoin to make a decision, because Bitcoin can see that strength to 44,800. It gives that way for the total market cap to get above its 200-day moving average, and as well as Ethereum to US dollar price get above its 200-day moving average, sitting just at that 34.54 level, showing confluence with the most important resistance. So it's going to be an interesting weekend, to say the least. The DXY did close to push up, finding support at its 100-day moving average. Totally garden variety market behavior, coming down to that 100-day moving average for the first time since, I believe, April of last year. And the S&P 500 closing the week, it seems like, below the 50-day moving average. So we're seeing a little bit of weakness there in traditional markets for the close, but a very nice indecision candle on the weekly closing here for the S&P 500, still above the 20-week moving average. And so being above that 20-week moving average, I think that that's a very positive thing. Danny H says, look at Polkadot. I'll start taking altcoin chart requests as we get the live stream setup complete, but I do want to pull up Cardano and Shiba Inu, because Cardano, we talked about this, testing its 50-day moving average right now. It's been below it for quite some time, hasn't been rejected from that 50-day yet. More importantly, the Cardano to Bitcoin chart testing its 100-day hasn't been rejected yet, already breaking out of this macro channel that it's been following, this descending channel. Are we going to be seeing the early signs right now of a breakout to some further highs? I think that a lot of that has to do with what's happening to Bitcoin at 44,800, what's happening to those altcoin charts that we were covering. And then you can see Shiba Inu as well on the US dollar pairing breaking out of this market structure, from this flag pattern that was forming here for several months now, does that mean we're going to be seeing continued upside here? Things don't look too bad. Let's just say that. I think that I talked about this yesterday. The total market cap being able to come and test this 200-day moving average has been a huge win for the bulls, because we've stuck to the 200-day moving average. We haven't kind of free-falled away from it. We haven't seen a slide too far below it. You know, we're just kind of camping out, having a cup of coffee. And so I think that that gives us the best opportunity right now to see some bullishness above the 200-day, and then that will drive Bitcoin to see further upside. Still a very indecisive range here, I'd say 41,950, 44,800. Let's see if we have any other questions on the live stream. I don't want to go too long today. I'm still setting up the live stream, as I've been saying. I know we have the green screen now. I hope you guys enjoy the green screen. And I'm going to be getting some on-screen chats and stuff set up so that you guys can actually see the chat on the video. And I think we'll also have a little bit more structure with covering news and stuff like that. So I'm excited to get this up. We'll have a lot more altcoins and charts covered on our live streams as well as we get that done. But very interesting time. Death cross, as you can see, happening right now as well, with this 50-day crossing below this 200-day. So in the past, we've seen this happen and we've seen upside. And so let's not be too worried about the death cross right now. But I do want to mention we're heading into the weekend with a death cross. And I think that that is how we should wrap up this video. Thank you all for tuning into the Snipers channel this Friday. I know this is a quick live stream, but we'll have a better one tomorrow. And into the weekend, we'll have more things set up so we can get rolling with these new videos. So I appreciate each and every one of you snipers tuning into the channel. I'll see some of you on the Discord. And with that, Bitcoin, 44,800, 41,950, very important range right now. The weekend is going to be interesting. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Snipers.